Hello, everybody. How are you doing on this fine Friday/Thursday? I don't know what day it is. I don't care. Who cares what day it is? It doesn't matter because finally, Haley Welch, who dissipated, disintegrated, basically evaporated with nowhere in sight, flew up into the sky and vanished, has suddenly reappeared on a podcast trying to defend her actions, basically. FaZe Banks, who I have big respect for, I've been a fan of FaZe as a kid, obviously you kind of grow out of it, and now they're doing good stuff, and I'm really happy that they're, back in the game, if you would. FaZe Banks, who is all, as rich as you can get, and has basically built an empire for himself, so a lot of respect to him. He basically interviewed Haley Welch. Now, if you don't remember, Haley Welch was girl who says what you do on that thing. She's from Texas or somewhere in America where they talk like this and wear cowboy hats, shoot you for talking or looking wrong. Basically, she released one of them, meme coins, which basically it reached a valuation of 500 mil. People bought, obviously. It's like, shit, we can get rich. And then suddenly it dropped to 60 mil. Now, I'm not a crypto guy and I don't care about crypto. I don't really know what that means. I understand stocks on a basic level. But basically, when everyone bought it, her and all her insider group allegedly sold them, okay? And this happened in, seconds, minutes, whatever it is. She, from that moment on, has been, the Adolf Hitler of the internet. People hate her, people want her gone, and rightly so. I mean, if you fall for these, I don't have any sympathy, but you shouldn't do this sort of shit in the, anyway, full stop. After this all happened, she disappeared for months, like she was, on the FBI most wanted list, whatever. She went hiding, she probably fled to Mexico, put on a... That's racist, but she, went full incognito and we hadn't heard of her for a few months now. I thought this was a positive. Maybe, she was arrested and gone. Nah. She has made a return. So the hot Tuah coin is gone. Here she is interviewing with FaZe Banks. Let's see what her excuses are for mugging off millions of people.
Thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry.
You should cry. Firstly, does she have a cult following? I kind of think she's a meme. Her popularity went high and then she had a podcast. I'm convinced this, she was faking the numbers, bro. No, who listens to a hot Tuah podcast? Don't get me wrong, podcasts are great and all, but FaZe Banks knows exactly what he's doing. This girl is the talk of the town. He wants to be the person who speaks to it, and rightly so.
Don't cry. Everything's going to be good.
Please do cry. I want to see them tears because you deserve to cry on camera.
As a temperature check, I just want to say the first thing that she said to me off camera was, the minute you DM me, I really wish I just texted you and called you. And that speaks to me because of how I was introduced to crypto, and we'll get into that. But I'm also kind of on the back end of things too, their team's been very forthcoming. My team is vetting them the fuck out right now and has been for the last week. Thread Guy and Frank, they're going to be on this episode. It's such a weird blend and mash of worlds. No, don't.
It rolled out.
Don't cry, Haley. It's fine. It's.
Come on, FaZe Banks. It's fine. It's like robbing a bank, isn't it? You rob a bank and that bank, the money in that bank is other people's money. You basically robbed a bank, Red Dead Redemption style, stole all the money. You got away with it. And it's like, oh yeah, I knew I didn't know what I was doing. I listened to some bad people or whatever. And then you kept all the money, and now you're trying to play, I'm crying, I'm sad. I didn't mean to do this. Bullshit, motherfucker.
It's all going to be okay. Life is going to be okay.
It is now. You got fucking 200 mil in the bank. Of course it... No. What the fuck? I know I keep pausing, apologies, but yeah, life's going to be great now. You've got, however many millions from robbing it from people who were dumb enough to fall for your shit. I mean, yeah, I don't want anyone to feel sad, whatever, but I have no sympathy for you. I'm going to cry, the world hates me. Yeah, the fucking world hates you, bro. You talk like this and you rob people. You're a literal cowboy.
No.
You just
You're adorable.
Just give us a minute.
Okay. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Well, so basically how this idea got brought to me, it was supposed to be what they call it, a long-term coin. And the guy that ran the account, he was like, oh, we're going to change the way everybody thinks of crypto. Crypto's going to be a good place. Fuck. And I feel really bad for all the people that got affected by it, and it just didn't go the way I planned.
So firstly, she's been scammed by a scammer. What a shock that is. All these coins are dodgy as it gets, and they were going to change crypto, bro. You can't change crypto for, you made a meme and yeah, you try profiting on it. These people paid all this money for you and paid all this money for this coin, and then you took it all basically by selling it all when it got really high once everyone bought it. Then that obviously crashed it and everyone went, what the fuck, this was all part of the plan. Oh, but someone told me to do it. Bro, if someone told you to jump off a cliff with no parachute, would you do it? If you're suicidal, possibly. but probably not if you're her, okay? And then to say, I feel really sorry. You didn't feel sorry enough for 2 months. You know, why are you coming out now? I guess legality, things like that. She would have been told not to speak, disappear for a bit, whatever, what have you, and she feels bad. Boo-hoo you. I feel bad for the people that might have, you know, been bankrupted by your dumbass decision. And yeah, they made a dumbass decision. I have no sympathy for them, although I just said I feel bad. But you know what I mean? I don't actually care for any side. But to come in now and say, yeah, oh, I'm sympathetic. I feel so bad for the mansion I just bought on your broke ass bitches. Yeah, man. It's like, fuck you, dude.
And all the money out of this episode is getting donated to all the animals that have been affected by the fires up here.
Dude, damage control, fucking hell, call Tony Stark, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? So yeah, I robbed millions, probably, allegedly, who knows, of people, human beings who have jobs, who work hard to save money in order to buy a house, live a life, have a better life for their family. But I'm going to donate all this money for this podcast to animals that are dead. Firstly, animal charities are far more important than human being charities. I couldn't agree more. But what the are you talking about? Stop trying to make yourself out to be some sort of hero, some sort of saint now. Like, yeah, I found Christ. I'm actually really religious now. I'm going to donate all this money to charity. Dude, donate the money to the fucking millions of people you scammed, or hundreds of thousands of people that you scammed. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine, I reckon there's probably a lot of girls that listen to her who know nothing about crypto, nothing about meme coins, or whatever you call them, fell for this dumb blonde bitch, and are now, you know, spent maybe $500, $1,000, who knows what they put into it, and they're never going to probably see that again. And she's donating the money of this to a charity. Now, obviously, she's not going to make enough money to give back to what she scammed off people. I get that, but, like, obviously she never said she's trying to make amends, but, like, oh, yeah, I know I did this, but also I'm going to donate all this money. So try remember that next time you think of me.
And I'll match it. Me, Ricky, I'll match it, whatever. It's really, really important for me to make sure that we address everything, get through all of exactly what happened. I think that it's really, really important at this point to be totally transparent about everything that happened with you and your partners and this launch and in crypto, and what makes this bad and what makes what Iggy Azalea is doing maybe even good, and what makes Trump's doing different, right? I want to get through all that.
Meme coins are scams, homies. They are a scam. You do not want to fall for them. People like this will push it because they make millions and millions and millions of cash, qualola, whatever you want to call it. They make loads. Now, I saw this on the comments. It's by a popular account called Global Index, so it's probably, you know, more likely true. But she has been put, what do they call this? Interpol's red notice list, basically the most wanted under charges of security fraud, wire fraud, and espionage. Fucking James Bond. She's there in a cowboy hat. You know what I mean? She's at the top of the list. Like, what the fuck? She's there because she scammed millions of people. Look at the other guys around her. They look scary. And she's doing that like she scammed millions of people. Like, fucking joke, bro. The fact that she's now doing this now, obviously, is a bit confusing. Like, why now? Why have you waited months and months? You wanted the heat to die down? Maybe, I get that. Whatever you think, whatever, I don't care. But the problem is, what you've done is you've scammed millions of people, and people will not forget what you have done. I will not forget what you've done. Not even that I fell for it. You are a donkey who deserves nothing but what is coming to her. Thank you for donating money to a charity. Aren't you amazing? You know, it's like, Adolf Hitler. Yeah, I killed loads of Jews, but also, like, I donated lots of money to the homeless. Yeah, I good. Yeah. Haley Welch, time to go to prison. You deserve it. And no, maybe she don't. I don't know. You know, if you, like I said before, you rob a bank, you go to jail. She's robbed people, basically, hasn't she? Would anyone else say she hasn't? I know. It'd be very funny if she went to prison, though. I would laugh hysterically. Not because it's her, just because I think getting arrested for a meme coin's fucking hilarious.